Tell me I'm not the swaggiest preacher in the world. No, for real, tell me I'm not, so that I stay humble. God, no, I'm joking, because I don't want you to lie. I'm joking. Ephesians 6:4. Fathers, or you can put parents. Do not provoke your children to anger by the way you treat them. Rather, bring them up with discipline and instruction. Watch this. That comes from man-made ideology. No, it didn't say that. That comes from TV. No, it didn't say that. That comes from the Cosby Show. No, it didn't say. That comes from Family Matters. No, it didn't say that. That comes from Google. No, it didn't say that. That comes from Sin. No, it didn't say that. That comes from some jacked up stuff. No, it didn't say that. It said that comes from the Lord. So the ways you parent should be from here. Bible. I'm here to break it to you. There's many ways parents can provoke the children. Your parent might not beat you down physically every day, but they can provoke whether consciously or subconsciously. I don't know if that's even a thing. So they can try to provoke you to anger or provoke you to feel some type of way every day. So that, right, they might be like, oh, we're not gonna physically beat him down every day, but we're gonna figuratively beat his mind down and his spirit as much as we can, right? Because if we beat him down physically, then he can call the police and say, look at me, they're abusing me. But if he goes and says to somebody, oh, my mom just manipulates me so much, but I'm not saying that, I'm not talking about me, I'm just talking about from any kid, right? Don't take this as me saying my parents do this, right? I'm just trying to teach y'all. And look, it's not just parents to children. It's just anybody to anybody. Provoking people, y'all need to get woke about this. People can just provoke you by how long they take to answer the text. I hit my elbow really hard. Yeah, people can, acting like they Hollywood, right? They can provoke you, cause you gonna be like, bro, I'm just trying to ask you, right? Well, a simple question about and you taking 6 hours, like I know you on your phone. You trying to provoke me, right? Acting like my text ain't important enough, right? Acting like I'm not important. Oh, but if your ex texted you, then you gonna stab it. Oh, now you got time to text, right? And look, I've been guilty of all these things myself. That's why I can come on here and give you the drop of wisdom, right? Don't get discouraged if you have parents like that or you've encountered people like that have provoked you. Because oftentimes God will let the devil do that stuff to you so that, like God doesn't do it to you, but he'll use it. He'll flip it on it. That's what God does a lot. Romans 8:28. All things work together for the good, right? Of those who love God and called according to his purpose for them. So oftentimes God will flip with the devil, right? The devil might have thought that your household situation was gonna take you out and you wasn't gonna amount to nothing, and you was gonna collapse. But God is the type of guy that would use that, right? And help you through it, and then use everything that happened to you, flip it on his head, and you gain wisdom, experience, discipline from the situation. You know how much wisdom I've just gained off of experiences that, watch this, I wouldn't have placed on myself or walked into or chose to be in. You get what I'm saying? If it was up to me. You know how many? But I look back at all those things and I'm like, wow, if those things didn't happen to me, I probably wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't. Just like lifting in the gym. Sometimes it's going to be painful, right? But what's the end goal? To get stronger, right? And I'm not saying God is hurting you to get stronger, but he might allow you to go through some stuff. Y'all know James 1:2. That's why he tells you count it all. That's literally what this video is. In a nutshell. The so what of the video is count it all in joy when you face trials and tribulations of various kinds. Watch this. For you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Oh yeah, don't forget he's testing you too. He knows it's hard. Bro, that's why he's testing you, right? And look, that's why I love God, because he ain't gonna just test you and just, oh, I just want to test you. No, he tests you, and then it says the testing of your faith produces perseverance, right? So that you'll be perfect and complete, needing nothing. So while he's testing you, you know God's the ultimate multitasker. While he's testing you, right, he's also growing you. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. Watch this. So let it grow. For when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing. God gave me a vision of perfect CeLL from Dragon Ball Z. Y'all remember CeLL? The dude, the green dude? My brother in Christ is texting me. Please don't isolate too much. There's a season of my life where I'm coming out of it. There's a season of my life where I isolated too much, and it's painful, bro. It almost felt like hell sometimes. Now I know hell is way worse than anything we'll experience here, but y'all know the saying, hell on earth, it felt like hell. It was hard. That's what I'm trying to say. Listen. Yeah, God gave me a vision of perfect CeLL a couple days ago, or like a week ago. And it was almost like him telling me, yes, you've been in a valley, and yes, look at you now. And I can look at me now, and I look like perfect CeLL. I'm not saying I'm perfect. The reason why he's called perfect CeLL is because that was like him fully developed. And God's not saying I'm fully developed. I mean, I don't know how long I'm gonna live, so maybe this is the most developed, gonna be the most developed version of me. But it is as of now, right? And I was like, oh shoot, let me show y'all, right? And then hold up, it says, so let it grow. So let it grow. When your endurance is fully developed, it says, so let it grow. Because it is possible to run away from God's testing, run away from his, watch this, refining that he tries to do on you, the refinement, run away from him. Because all that comes with him. He loves you, right? And he's like, if you'll let me, right, then I wanna, and he's like looking at you like, I love you too much to keep you the same. If you'll let me, you just stay faithful and trust me and count on, right, and go through these tests. He told Abraham to take Isaac up to the mountain and kill him, right? That right there, and Abraham did it. That right there should tell you all you need to know about the character of God, right? Sometimes it ain't gonna make sense, bro. That's part of the test. You understand? Because if it made perfect sense and you knew everything else was gonna come out of it, you knew how it was gonna work together for your good, that wouldn't really be a test. Like, it kind of would, but it would be like, all right, so let me show you perfect CeLL and the development. So let me do evolution. Okay, so he went from, what the heck? He went from, can y'all see that? I know y'all probably don't watch Dragon Ball Z. A lot of y'all don't watch Dragon Ball Z, but the people who do know exactly what I'm talking about. But this dude, it was one of the villains, right? And he went from this, y'all see this dude down here? He went from this, let me zoom in, right? Y'all see? Y'all see the small dude that's the first version of him over here. He went from this to this, and then boom, perfect CeLL. This dude was I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, they all had to team up together to beat him, right? All the drag or Goku, and I think Goku might have been not even there. I think Goku came at the end, and I forgot what happened. But all the Dragon Ball Z fighters, Krillin, Gohan, Piccolo, they all had to, right? I'm pretty sure they all had to team up to beat this dude, right? Now I could be wrong, but that's how cold he was. That's what G's trying to do to you, right? All the forces of hell gonna have to be against you to stop you, and they still ain't gonna win. Oh yeah, the devil had to be. This how guy got me looking right now. And guess what? That ain't it. Okay, God love you so much that not only will He make you looking like that, boom, perfect CeLL, but He's like, I'm gonna take you even further. You don't even understand, right? You think that's it, right? People thought that was gonna be the last version of CeLL. No. Watch this. Yeah, CeLL does achieve a stronger form after reaching its perfect CeLL state. See? After self-destructing and regenerating, he attains his, watch this, super perfect CeLL form, which is more powerful than his previous perfect form, though visually similar. Oh, what if I tell you, people might be looking at you, they might not really, the people who don't got no wisdom might not understand how much God upgrading you, but don't let that, but don't be fooled. Don't let these people, don't let it take away from what God really doing. You know the truth. You know how you used to be. They ain't gotta see it, right? It ain't about them, right? This is about God. Right? Super perfect CeLL. You want me a super perfect CeLL? Okay, let him work on you. And guess what? Super perfect CeLL wasn't even in it. See, they thought he was. They said that they might come out with a dude called Golden CeLL. Golden CeLL. Because, you know, Dragon Ball Z is still running. Yep. They might come out with a dude called Golden CeLL. You see how that don't stop? Until you hit the grave, you're gonna go from imperfect CeLL, perfect CeLL, super perfect CeLL, Golden CeLL, Jesus CeLL, Holy Ghost CeLL. Your homework is to memorize James 1, verses 2 through 4, right? You need to recite this to on the devil. Cause you better believe he's gonna attack you, right? And next time you get attacked, I want you to think in your head, it's okay. They can do what they want. The devil, the rulers, principalities, authorities, evil spirits in heavenly places, mighty powers of this dark world. They can tell me the devil, right, who's the commander of all them, Ephesians 2:2. And memorize that verse too. That's the bonus homework for people who want to get, for my saints who want to go extra deep in the word. Hey, you want to get strapped up and go with the bonus too. Listen, next time you get attacked, I want you to think, you know what? Guy gonna use this, and I'm gonna be coming out like golden CeLL. No, super perfect, super golden CeLL. CeLL.